What's up, guys? It's the Transylvanian, back with another video, and this one got a little funny story for you about Nocturnal Mortem versus Behemoth, and also going to be talking a little bit about this AI generated art that a lot of these mainstream bands are using, and why I think that it's complete garbage and it's just more of a lack of passion, to say the least. So let's get into it. So first off, the story with Nocturnal Mortem, when they called out Behemoth, this had to do with their Satanica album. It was pretty funny. One of the guys from Nocturnal Mortem said, and then you have Nergal with that penis-shaped horn on his head, and then something along the lines of, maybe he should put it where it belongs or whatever. Just basically saying that he looked gay as shit, and that the album cover looked gay, which is hilarious. Just proves a point that, the true black metal fans, or true black metal bands, also are always going to call out the posers when they see it, man. It's just how it is. When you have a true passion for something, there's nothing wrong with criticism or calling people out that you view as total clowns in your scene, so good work on Nocturnal Mortem back in the day there. But anyways, now for this AI art discussion. Been wanting to make a video on this for a little bit, and so my problem with this is, of course, that it lacks passion. It's complete soulless artwork, usually with completely soulless music. If you look at the new Deicide, the new Kerry King, you got AI artwork that looks, just boring as shit. Looks like something that should be on a video game cover, not a metal CD. And then the music itself is extremely overproduced. It's very boring, very monotonous. It has no appeal to it. Like, especially with that new Deicide. Like, if I would go listen to the new Deicide and then go put on Serpents of the Light, or even their demo, Amon Feasting the Beast, I'm not going to get that same feeling that I get from those older albums, because of how overproduced it is, because of how soulless it is. It just seems like a cash grab, and that's exactly what it is. Kerry King, Deicide, these guys don't have the same passion for metal that they did when they were younger. This is what happens when bands sell out to the mainstream, and now with the AI artwork, it's just another added element of pure laziness, is all that is. And pretty soon, I think we're going to start seeing metal itself being made by AI. A few of those Deicide songs on that new record sounded like they may have had some AI influence to them as well, like maybe AI in terms of the production. That's why it sounds so clean. Or these bands using AI in their production, who knows? I don't know exactly how they're making their stuff, but again, I wouldn't be surprised if we see bands in the future not playing real instruments and using AI to make their music. Because when it's bands like this that are just looking to pump out a record, shit out a new record, every so often, this is what you're going to get. You're going to get music that sucks, And what's bad is a lot of these bands don't know when to stop. Like, look at Kerry King, for example. Guy's been around in the metal scene for a long time. Slayer has not had a good album since Rain and Blood. Really, anything after Rain and Blood has sucked shit. All the new records are just overproduced garbage. Just like they had that new metal phase, which I like to call Wigger Metal. That's what I'm going to keep referring it to on this channel, is Wigger Metal, because that's what it is. And they had that little phase, and then they got into some, wimpier thrash stuff, like the Repentless album, stuff like that. It's just a lack of passion. Trend hopping, trying to gain brownie points from the music industry's a complete sellout, is what it is. And then you have the Kerry King solo project with that AI artwork. So, you have to know when to stop. People like him should stop making music altogether, because he had his time. The early Slayer stuff was good. Anything after that, Should have just stopped after Rain and Blood. Deicide, same thing. Anything after, like, Serpents of the Light or Legion, okay, that should have been it. Because all those other records after that were not good. None of them. And now they shit out this new release that's complete overproduced garbage, and you can tell that it's a cash grab. I mean, Glenn Benton doesn't even listen to metal. The guy has no passion for this music anymore, and pretty much admits it. Says he just likes to listen to classic rock, really doesn't care about metal anymore, but he's just in a band because it's making him money. It's his lifestyle, right? Which is okay, I guess, but here's the problem. Metal is not your lifestyle if you don't have passion for it. I always get these idiots saying stuff like, oh, well, you're not in a band, you didn't contribute shit to the metal scene. Okay, why do I have to contribute something to have an opinion on it? Like I said before, if you go to a restaurant and have food that sucks, it's not cooked right, maybe you get a burger that has a soggy-ass bun on it or whatever. It sucks shit, right? Do you have to be a chef to know that that soggy bread on that meat tasted like shit? The answer to that is no, you do not. So when it comes to music, if I listen to something and I think this is overproduced garbage, this is soulless nonsense, do I have to make music to know that? The answer to that is no, and always will be no. I can criticize as many bands as I like, especially when they're doing the exact same things that I'm saying. These are sellout bands, they are not passionate about metal anymore, and it proves it. You can see it with the guys themselves, like Glenn Benton, like I said, has no real interest in metal anymore. He's just continuing on with Deicide because it's his moneymaker, it's his job. It's not a passion anymore. Whenever you see bands getting into overproduced theatrical shit, or using AI artwork, or whatever it is, you can automatically tell that they are no longer interested in this stuff. For whatever reason. But anyways, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.